am very excited to welcome what looks like the entire Franklin crew to NEO. This is a historic moment in Canadian capital markets, and I'm sure looking back on this in the weeks and months ahead, we'll be talking about this as a major catalyst event for us here at NEO. You're switching 4 ETFs together, almost $1 billion in AUM from the TSX to NEO today. But it truly is an incredible milestone, and you join an exclusive club of leaders pioneering among Canada's largest asset managers, leading the charge on what I see are 2 core principles: a drive for competition and change. The latter, and NEO's efforts to improve the ETF market in particular, increase transparency and really address some needed evolutions for ETFs. And I know this was a major factor in bringing us together today.
I do want to thank NEO for hosting us today. I want to thank you for, the ability to kind of take our business, in another direction, all in the best interest of our investors. So just really appreciate the opportunity to get us all together to do this. And so, I think on behalf of all of us, we're excited about seeing what we can do together and, taking it forward. With that, just appreciate, the hospitality you've extended us, and thank you again.
We'll start clapping and celebrate. Here we go. Markets are open. Congratulations, guys. We like to present our new issuers with a unique, one-of-a-kind piece of art, which we've actually commissioned through our partnership with the Ontario College of Art and Design, or OCAD University. With some regret, our artist couldn't make it this morning, but Amy, I'll perhaps turn the floor over to you for a short primer on the piece and the unveiling to Dwayne and the team at Franklin Templeton.
The artist who worked on the piece is named Jillian Tolliver. She prepared a bit of an artist statement for me to share with you today, and I'll just go through some of the highlights. She said for this particular commission, she was inspired by Franklin Templeton's focus on creating inclusive spaces for diverse perspectives within their community and company. Her aim was to represent the values and spirit of Franklin Templeton through her artwork. To create this piece, as I said, she started with a 30-minute painting session where she rapidly created paintings in quick succession, painting without thought or hesitation. This process of creating allows her to be more expressive and spontaneous with the forms that she creates. She used this technique for Franklin Templeton because the process can create very lively, creative, and intricate compositions. She then studied the hundreds of paintings she had amassed and decided on one that captured many overlapping brush strokes, weaving together, that created a feeling of upward motion and momentum. After looking at the painting, what she then does is she draws it out on watercolor paper using graphite pencils. The slow translation of paint to graphite for her is about honoring that moment of originality, freedom, and creation, and building up this form through hundreds of overlapping fine lines. She says the piece represents the unified force and strength of Franklin Templeton and the many voices that come together to create it. It's called a braided rope. And here we go.
That's fantastic. And we're truly honored to accept that. And I love, and I have to commend NEO for going down this path and doing this. I think it's important to support the arts, especially during these times. But just in general, to support the arts. The arts make us better, and they're better for the economy. So this tie-in from NEO to OCAD is just tremendous. So well done to NEO. This is a great piece. It's awesome. I love the story. I hope we can get the transcript of what it means, and it really does tie in. I would say ties in nicely from our corporate culture and values. Well done to Jillian.
Ahmed, the floor is yours for a short primer on the funds that have migrated to NEO this morning. Share with us some information.
I just want to provide a quick breakdown of the Franklin ETF business. Franklin Liberty Share ETFs were launched in 2007 in Canada. Currently, we have about $2.3 billion in AUM and offer ETFs in active, smart beta, and on the passive side. And our global AUM reaching about $12.5 billion USD. We're actually in 4 distinct regions, including the US with 56 ETFs, Canada with 17, Europe with 16, and Australia with 4. One of the things that I'm quite proud of is that Franklin is also a global market leader in passive, regional, and country exposures, where we offer developed countries and regional exposures at 5 to 9 basis points, and then emerging countries between 9 and 39. And the 4 today that we're bringing over to the NEO Exchange will all provide precise, low-cost passive exposures to 4 distinct areas. Canada, the Franklin FTSE Canada All-Cap Index ETF at 5 basis point, which is FLCD. The Franklin FTSE US Index ETF FLAM at 7 basis points. And then the Franklin FTSE Europe X2K at 9 basis points, the only exposure to Europe ex-UK, and we find it is significantly lower than our competitors for regional Europe exposure. And then lastly, the Franklin FTSE Japan Index ETF FLJA, which is the only Canadian passive broad-based exposure at 9 basis points. So today we at Franklin, the team here, Dwayne, Dennis, Christine, Lucia, myself, with our capital market partners, Megan and David, we are excited. We are looking forward to this new partnership. And we're looking forward to how the products evolve within the NEO Exchange and going ahead. So thank you, Eric.
Our pleasure, and very excited to welcome our newest partner to NEO. To the entire team, thank you again, and look forward to seeing you all very soon. Take care and all the best.
Thanks, everyone.